Good morning. It is surprisingly warm to be overcast and raining. Like it's raining right now and I'm not cold at all. Apparently, the winter is over. It just sort of happened. And a very warm, very rainy front rolled into my area of East Tennessee. Might have hit many of you here in the South. But it certainly makes for some absolutely beautiful mornings. I am very blessed to live in this area. Very thankful. So, I won't say what nationality he is, but the Eastern European guy that comes on my channel sometimes, Mass Communication Broadcast, MCB, he's been talking to me about how we can contribute to, well, he uses pretty standard political language, like the right and the left, meaning, you know, the force of destruction and decay and ugly progressivism versus those of us who don't want that. That's what he means by that. And I've been talking to him about how we can pay forward things, how we as regular little people, what we can do to help with everything. And of course, I bring up the Go Free method and the white positive lexicon around how we can talk about what's being done to us racially. But there's also more than that. I think that if you really do care about making things better, we have to start investing in local community things, business, church, school, that kind of thing. And I don't really see a way that regular people can contribute to this stuff, because I don't think that mass protests work. I don't think that sending emails to politicians or writing stern letters works. After all that I've seen the last 10 years, I don't think any of that matters at all. So I think that we have to build the future that we want to have. And so when I look at my area, this wonderful Appalachian Shire, where the people work the land. I'll back up a bit because I dropped the phone and accidentally hit the turn off button, so it stopped recording. What I was saying was, I live in this beautiful Appalachian Shire, right? Where the people love each other. We know each other. We take care of each other. We know each other by family. We know each other by business. We know each other by church. And being invested, at least minimally so, in the area that you live, I think is a big part of, quote, the right or whatever, or fighting against this modern dissolution to all the things that actually matter. And so, apart from using, proper propaganda, proper lexicon to engage publicly or with businesses and schools and stuff to sort of force them to do the right thing, there's more to life than that. And I think that the more that we invest ourselves into a good area with good people, the better chance that we have of defeating what my friend MCB calls the left, or what Jason calls the anti-white narrative, or, pick your right-wing pronoun for what the big bad is, right? And I think that for regular people, we need to not care about the big stuff as much, because there really isn't much we can do about it. And as I've lamented for months on my channel, worrying and really concerning myself about the big stuff and feeling like it lays on my shoulders to fix it has not been healthy for me. Because I'm a small person in a small little part of the world. I have no aims to be bigger than I am. I have no aims to reach high and, control Washington or, be the dean of a university or anything. That's not something I want. I just want things to be better. And most of us can do that by investing in things around us. And I think that I don't know, I know that I have to care about bigger stuff because of my channel and what I work with. But I've been doing my best the last few months to just let all that go in my private life and just focus on doing good things with the people that I love and care about. Uh-oh, there's a vehicle coming. I better move. We'll walk over here. And there it goes. That was a noisy one. Well, I suppose we can stop here and I'll begin wrapping it up. I'm going to have to piece together two halves of this video because I dropped the phone. Well, it started, the rain picked up, so yeah, the phone's wet, so I dropped it earlier. But this is a nice reverse shot of the hill I walk up. We don't usually do this reverse shot much, so let's have a look here. And that's the wealthy people neighborhood I walk in sometimes over there. And then, of course, just over the hill yonder is, well, can't really see it. And, of course, just over the hill yonder, maybe about a half a mile is where I live. But even in this area where there aren't many people because it's a lot of farmland, I feel connected to the people here because we see each other. We wave and are friendly. Sometimes people will be riding their horses around. I'll say howdy. They'll stop their horses around my house, or we'll just meet each other out walking and we'll talk a while. And everybody around here knows that this area is ours because we invest our lifeblood into it. And it's hard to take that from people. Hard to take that from people with propaganda and lies and media control. So I think that my best advice to regular people, if you're aware of any of this at all and you want to make things better for your kinfolk in the future, for your children, invest heavily into building real community. That's really the only thing that I think regular people can do. Be aware of, like, you know, political lies and manipulations and the anti-white narrative and things like that. That's fine. But when it comes to the things that really concern you, build a good structured life for you and your loved ones, your kids. And I think that we do that by being invested, by investing ourselves. And if I was younger, I would do the same. But with how I am now, you know, I've got a few family members. I have my cousin I talk about. That's about all I have. But as far as like serious, deep investment, I don't have much else besides that, my tiny little family connections and the couple of people that I talk to in my more extended family. That's about it, really. But, you know, even me, a weirdo with no kids and, you know, being a weird mutant that I am, at least I could contribute somewhat, and I can do some nice things, and I can make the people's lives more enriched around me. I can make sure that the local schools here and the local churches don't have anti-white mind cancer in their material, which I have done, and they don't, thankfully. So, you know, that's what regular people can do. A lot of cars this morning. That's what regular people can do, and I think that the more that we focus on the small with knowledge of the large, the better chance we have at a good future. Because, you know, regular people, we're not rich, we're not elites, we don't have what it takes to, you know, change media companies or all that. You know, we can make a stink and stuff and push back against egregious things, but when it comes to changing who runs everything, that's really not in our bailiwick, is it? Like, we can't say, okay, well, Michael Eisner's out. You know, Cletus over here from Mississippi, he's in. He's going to run all this shit now. Like, we don't have the ability to do that. But anyway, I think I'll wrap it up there. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful rainy morning. And I think we'll leave it off there. I'm going to enjoy a nice walk in the rain back home. I'll see you guys Thursday night, and I hope you have a blessed week.